Excited to do this one because it's interesting. The last one that I reviewed from them was not only a very good product, a very interesting product, the video creation and actual recording the video was really fun to do, and of course editing the video was really fun to do. If you're a photographer, you know what I'm talking about. It's just fun to do that kind of stuff. So we'll open that up here. If you don't care about the unboxing experience, just skip forward into the footage type thing or the settings. So we'll start off with the unboxing, if I can get it open, and then we'll go into some settings, the Q app, Candao app, which is right there. And then we'll also test out, we'll go through the settings and then we'll actually test it out. So QooCam 3 app, you're gonna want that. In here, which is really interesting, I'll show you guys, there's actually tutorials. They'll actually teach you how to use your device in the app itself, and they're really good. It's very nice to have that there. That's the device there. It's a little bit bigger than the last one that I reviewed, the just QooCam. Right, that one's a little bit shorter. This one here does 8K. Right, so I just charged it up, put the battery in, charge portal there. This does have water resistance, high water resistance, so some of these things are going to be kind of gasket style. Right, that's that there. This side here is where the battery goes in. Very nice. Closes it off, keeps it protected. And it's not like an underwater camera, but it is meant to be used outdoors. So lens protector, which I probably will install right now. So it just pops on like that. Yep. Make sure you don't get any fingerprints on the inside. Nice. It feels nice and smooth, very sturdy. You can attach again more to it, right? So if this is not enough, you can put this on a thing, put another thing on a thing, thing on a thing, thing on a thing. You just keep adding more. It does extend quite a bit. Metal there. We'll use this a little later. I will put the lanyard on it. So you just come in here, and there's QooCam. I think that's the old one, if I'm right. It's QooCam 3. I don't remember which one this one's supposed to use, but they're here. Here, you're doing 2 of them, 1 and 2. Right? You can see how weird that looks because I'm seeing my screen, which is actually in front of me. Right? And then over here, we're seeing basically everything around. You're seeing me as well. Right? Now that's just going to be single lens, front lens, 4K 60. And it is going to be a little bit warped, as you can see. If you come back, it'll get rid of that. But it is, you know, the shape of the lens. Again, it's going to go on YouTube. You guys will see it just get crushed by YouTube, but it'll look good to me. Microphone, I actually found you might want to turn it up slightly, maybe just a little bit. We'll try standard, I guess. We can turn that up later. Lens protector, that'll help. It's just detecting whether it has the lens protector. It will alter the image slightly. Okay, so that's video. Loop recording will just loop, erase itself, loop, erase itself. Good for driving, right? So if you can use this as a dash cam, if you're an Uber driver, put that in there, and it'll record the road in front of you. It'll record the passengers inside of you, and you can just loop. It'll just keep writing over itself. Get yourself a high endurance card, and then if something happens, then you can stop it, right? Otherwise, it'll just keep writing. So you don't have to go through hours of footage later. Time lapse, you can set it up, record times up, obviously. Photo, we'll do that. Interval, I actually don't know what that does. Or that. DNG? No idea. Fan setting. So I guess it has a fan built in. Cool. So you can keep it hot or cool. Silent recording would be probably no fan, it'll get hot. Silent priority probably runs silent until it needs to, and then cooling priority if you're in a very hot environment. Summer day, something like that. It's winter right now. Gyroscope, don't need to do that. Network connection I will do because I'm going to connect to my phone. Auto power off. Too short. Stop recording temperature, like it'll freak out eventually and basically prevent itself from being damaged. Okay, so we're going to set up QooCam. Impression to Bluetooth and album. Guess Bluetooth is fine. Album. QooCam Ultra. This one here tells you how to do a quick start. I've already done this, but I have the Ultra here. It has it for the base model and the Ultra. Right, and they're actually pretty good and quite useful. It's going to tell you how to connect it, just basically what I'm doing, honestly. So maybe you don't have to watch this segment. but it's nice to have these little tutorials in here, right? And they get some pretty advanced, like pretty complicated stuff. How to shoot at 360 photos, which is the app. There's an actual app that they offer on your computer, and it tells you how to use it because there's a lot you can do, and that. I'll get to there a little bit later. But it's nice to have that. This is the QooCam app. The reason that you're going to need this app is this thing doesn't shoot normal photos. It'll actually look like this when you do your stuff. It'll have picture 1, picture 2, and it will look really confusing. In the app, though, you're able to combine them. It's my phone. Connect it. Firmware detected. So update it. It does take a little while. Photo. Like that, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. You'll see the photos after, but just some photos there. There's like time stuff, delay, just standard camera stuff. That's the button there. Okay, the fan is on now. I just did some video recording for the last few minutes downstairs. And you can see here, it's giving me the preview. This is the app. So you can go through, switch to the different modes there. You can look at the video that I took. It's going to give you examples here. Different modes here, resolution 96 megapixel, 24 megapixel. I mean, I'm putting it on YouTube. Let's just go with that. You're not going to see it. It's going to look like crap. YouTube compression is just going to destroy it. DNG for extra data. Auto white balance is fine. I've been recording for a minute or two, and now the fan finally turned on. It's starting to get a little bit warmer. Right. Air coming out the bottom. It's not going to be a problem when I go outside. It's warm in my house. Very warm, to be honest. But that's the noise there. And I'm going to record because I'm curious to see how it sounds with the mic on. Oh, it turns off. Cool. Okay, so it actually turns itself off so that it doesn't get noisy and you don't capture fan noise. That's what I was worried about. But then when you turn it off, you go like that. Okay, I'm done. I'm assuming the fan will kick back on. Yep. That's actually a really useful feature. It'll cool down between shots. Very cool. Okay, so let me show you something here. This is my working folder for this project that I'm working on. We'll do it kind of here. So you can see here, this is what you get. This is the front camera. You get this weird kind of orb thing. This is just the front shooter. Right? Don't remember the context of that, but I recorded something walking around. Here's a 360 shooter, right? I guess I was going down the stairs here. I had it on both. It's going to give us, two different imagery, right? Front shooter, back shooter. Right, here's my house. So I mean, you could, I guess, just extract that if you wanted. Right, even the photos. I think I have some photos here, JPEG. Right, 1, 2. Me outside. So I mean, that's going to be a bit of a problem, right? That's where this comes in. You download the QooCam Studio app. I'm not going to do a full tutorial here. It doesn't make sense for me to do that. There are tutorials online. There's actually tutorials on the Qoo app. So there's no point in doing that. But I will come in here and just give you a little example. So I'll bring in that here. You can see that's a two image there. I think that might have been the one that I just clicked on. Bring it in. Give it a sec, and it's done. It just auto does it, right? So it stitches it together, right? And then you can modify it, right? Because it's a 360-degree image. So you can do all kinds of stuff like that, right? If I want to focus on the landscape, for example, right, you can play with it, bring in more. What else do we have in there? Yeah, there's a, see, 2 there, so I'm going to go like this, bring that in, and it went from those 2 little orbs to a thing of me, and see, I can take myself right off, or I can center on myself, depending on how cold my hands are. I can center on myself depending on how I want to do this. And I have played with it quite a bit, so there's lots of different stuff you can do here. I mean, it looks like this must have been 8K footage here. You can, change the frame rate. There's just so many things you can do in here. So, once you get this app, you're going to potentially look at the imagery and be like, what the heck am I looking at here? That's fine. Lens protector off, which does cause a little bit of distortion. I had the lens protector on here, so it stretches it out, right? Just fixes that little stitch there. So this is actually very effective. Stereo audio, obviously. Same path, I'm going back. Okay, export complete. I guess I have to go find it. So this is the front camera, not the back camera. Displayed. Video. Right. Check how the mic is. I'm going to cut off this camera and we'll just go straight to this from now on. Okay, now we're in selfie mode. Let's just check the contrast here. it's obviously very bright outside. It's winter, so there's a lot of white snow, a lot of light coming in, and there's basically no light in front. So it's doing a pretty good job of contrast with my hand. It's doing a pretty good job of lightening me up just enough to basically capture me. And then if I go like this, obviously it's gonna look fantastic. High resolution camera there. This is basically what you're gonna see if you're doing just a selfie camera here. Yeah, I guess it's time to go outside in the freaking cold and see what's going on. Canada. Just going for a walk. Things pointing down. You see me there. Some dude's building a home. Connection. Successful. Interestingly, when you're on 4K 120, it doesn't actually tell you what the. It doesn't actually give you a preview, which is interesting. Let's go this way. But yeah, let me up the resolution then, and just so I can see on the camera. It's going to be overkill for YouTube, but I do want to actually see on the app what's going on. Otherwise, I just see this. It doesn't show me. Okay, we're in 8K 30. Just be aware that's not how it's going to look, right? If you're recording it yourself, you're going to be doing 8K 30, for example. You're going to have 8K 30 footage. I'm going to be putting this out in 8K in 4K 60, so it's going to look a little weird because I'm going to be down-resing the image, and then I'm going to be interpolating half the frames from 30 to 60. So just be aware of that. That's something to be aware of. You're actually facing away from me, perpendicular to the ground. So even at that, because it's a 360-degree camera, I don't have to hold it up in the air like this. Right? I don't have to hold it in front of me. I don't have to hold it up in the air above my head. You can actually point it like that. Right? And it's going to capture, actually it's capturing me very well in this. And it has the world kind of evolving towards me, which is kind of cool. And even further away, it's kind of cool, to be honest. When I did the other one, I don't think I filmed horizontally like this while walking. It looks really cool. But yeah, go like that. Now you can see the world above me. So if you're not the center of attention, right, I can bring this right into myself here, basically above my head. Now later, I'll be able to get rid of myself, or I can leave it. I can leave myself there, or I can crop out myself right from the bottom. Keep it like this. If you're riding a bike or something, what you're really going to see here is the world around it. If you're focusing on yourself, keep it like that. Okay. So I'm freezing now. I'm going to take a break because my hands, I need them, and then I'm going to come back. Yeah.
What brand is it?
It's Kendall. It's like a 360 camera. Cool. Yeah, it's like we use it for weddings and stuff. Nice. You're like a wolf and you're like a bear. 2 dogs. 2 dogs. Yeah. 2 dogs. 2 dogs. Whoa. Too cold to hold my phone, and I forgot my gloves for my camera hand, so I'll just rotate it. Let's see how it looks. Look how beautiful. One of the advantages of freaking cold, stuff like this. Lovely. At the same time, I can't wait for next week when it all melts down to 16 degrees Celsius. This is kind of crazy. For November, last year, I recorded, I don't even remember, some type of footage here in November. And I was outside in a t-shirt. It was like 20 degrees, no, 20, maybe 15 degrees. This year's just like, nah, I'm freezing. I decided that before December comes, I'm gonna slap you with some cold. So yeah, sometimes the mountains. Oh, I guess that's it for the QooCam here, the Pro model. I finished recording this. I just walked around for a little bit while, took more footage, and then I came home and I just played with it in the Studio app, which is really fun to play with. And I mean, you can make different decisions on how you want to set it up, how you want the images to come as an output. I mean, I just played with them until I found something that I found interesting or funny or whatever. But I mean, if you're doing this professionally, you get your camera set up, you're going to probably play with it until you get a perfect position, perfect scene, and then output that rather than just kind of just messing around with it, outputting it. The quality of the camera is extremely high. Very, very nice camera, very, very nice product. It works exactly as you would expect. And then of course the software is also seamless, quick, fast, and works amazingly well. So just like the previous camera that I tested from Candao, this one is an absolute winner. If this is something you're looking for, I can tell you that it is a very smooth experience and very high quality product.